Welcome everyone to the Richmond Fairgrounds, not Richmond Raceway. Yes, this is old-fashioned, old-school, original Richmond. David Davison is on pole for today's race. Here are your full qualifying results, and we're about to get the race command. And here it is.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to go for some national classic racing here at this half-mile racetrack. So David Davison being on the pole for today's race, of course that earns him the 5 bonus points for today. And ready for the pace car to pull in. So this is old school classic national at the short track here at Richmond. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this. Green flag is out. We're underway. Now this is a throwback. Down into turn 1 they go. The 17 looks like he's just pushing on the 02 to get by. Looking for the race lead. Down to the low side in 3 and 4. Looks like he was late on the brakes there, but who's going to come around and lead lap number 1? It's going to be close, but the 17 of Colin Cropley takes it. Oh, we got a big crash. Car upside down. Another car upside down. Racing it back to the line here. Cropley has no challengers, so he should easily take this yellow, but we still got cars, wrecked race cars, and down into turn 1. Take it easy now. 47's car is heavily destroyed, but he's going to make it back to the garage area. Alright, let's take a look at the caution, the replay. Well, I don't know where to start with this. Looks like it was 2 wrecks merged into 1. He saw the 73 upside down, and the other car upside down was the 3. They were like 3 wide. He was in the middle. And, wow, car just got into the 10 and tipped right over. 79, 10, 33... 789, 47, and that the other car was a 73. Colin Bear, the points leader and Daytona winner. So let's see. So 00 was in the wall. The 21 trying to avoid it. He got loose trying to avoid it, so he's got slammed into, and then deflected off the wall. Came back across into the 47, and does 2 rolls. It looks like. Yeah, this car is destroyed. 70, toward the 21 or Raymond Fisher, heavy damage as well. Gotta be quick on this replay just in case. Yeah, so he's the one trying to avoid the 00. Bounce off the wall, thought he was gonna get hit, so he checks up, he reacts to it. Yeah, and just that one small incident caused a huge wreck. He was just bouncing off the walls there. And now let's go on board with how about the 10? 3 car basically just climbed over the 10 car. It was a pretty awkward flip. So Carlos Rodriguez was down on the inside. There's a lot of cars just jostling for position here. So he's on the bottom. He just gets pretty much pinned into the wall there. He got some air for himself too. There's a 12 car. Just made it by. Just enough room for 1 car to get by Mitchell Hodak. Great piece of driving, although he does hit the 47. Does he hit the 73? Yeah, he does. Just trying to push him out of the way here. So a big wreck to start out this race. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. 26 drivers left, so that crash took out 4 drivers. As we're getting ready for the restart here. Flags out, back underway. Maybe it'll be better single file. Maybe. 24 down on the inside for second place. Nathan Norman. Cars on the wall there, 27-28, but no further incident. Not going to go through the caution for that. the wall again, and oh, more cars on the wall. Big hit for whoever that was. Now they're wrecking even more. 22, big slam, and there's a 12. Not lucky this time. Caution is out. The 29's on pit road. And we're under yellow for the second time. Be probably again taking the caution. No more cars in the wall there. And they're spinning out, coming to the yellow. Oh, right in front. Is that the 83, I think? And then, oh, it's another red car, the 09. That was Samuel's can. Alright, yellow is out. Let's take a look at the replay. Now, let's take a look at this one first. This wasn't the cause of the yellow, but it was close. The 19 Ibrahimon was 10th. The 22s and 23s on the wall. So again, he gets trying to avoid it, and he collects the 09. They both slam the inside wall. The 09 goes for another hit. And what happened to the 29 there? We gotta take a look at that right after. And then the 22, the 12, and the 14, they end up crashing. So this was the real cause of the yellow. 3 wide coming off turn 4. The 10 was sideways. This guy's racing hard. He slams into the 12. And then back across, collects the 14. And then the 22, he takes a hard hit to the inside. Then back across into the 12. Took a really hard shot right there. All white and red cars too. So let's take a quick look. Brad Cheston in the 29. So how did he crash? Oh, crashed on the back straightaway. Checker Rain Dancer was the one off of 2, both sideways off the corner, but then got that hit from the 10 car, and he slams the inside wall, but he kept it straight, so that didn't trigger the yellow. Although if I caught it, then I would have thrown the yellow off myself. Would have saved a little bit of chaos. So then, yeah, look at these guys. These guys are 3 wide, sliding. They're just pushed, no room at all. These guys are giving each other no room. I mean, it's a very small racetrack. It's not that wide. It's an old-fashioned short track. But I think Martin's was actually a lot more narrow than this. But they're really going at it here today at the fairgrounds. So the next lap, we also had the 11. And, whoa, look at these two. 02 and 62. Take a look at that real quick. Yeah, down on the inside. That was a close call. Great save by both of them. Look at the 02 just sideways through the grass. Great save right there, but it ends up going 3 wide. Very shallow entry. So it kind of pushes up these guys up the track a little bit. And then the 62 and the 11. So, and kind of a payback in a way. But then the 00 gets into the 11, pins him into the wall. And then eventually they just spin right out. And then there's the 83. Big hit there. Just caught him in a bad spot. And then in the 09 car as well, taking a shot to the 11 as well. So I might take out the 09, but the 83, Tim Randolph, yeah, he's done. His car's all scrunched up. Second caution of the day, several wrecks, or handful of wrecks. We'll take you back to the restart. Ooh, just in time. Didn't need to accelerate. That's when we got back live, where the lights are off, pace car's in, here we go. Green flag's out, back underway. And those two are going to be a problem. Lap cars on the inside. 3 wide, that's going to be a wreck. 06 yet. Wait, oh no, it's knocked him up again in the wall. And, oh, there they go. Wait, no, they're still straight. They might be still green. No, there they go. Now they're spinning. Ah, so close. And 17, the leader again. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So the 32, Bill McGraw, was in the middle, trying to make it 3 wide. He got into the 06. So off of 2, hits the 22, deflects off of him, came back into the 02. So it looks like they're going to keep it straight, but then they got together again, and that just created another mess with the 7, the 23, into the wall, almost over the wall, possibly. They're only guardrails. And then, but then, to get turned, then the 7 car got turned, and the 23 also collected again. If they didn't spin out, I'm pretty sure they will stay green. 6 car was on pit road, kind of got forced there. Nevins in the 7 also had heavy damage. He cuts down low, So kind of forced the 6 car down pit road because of that. And the 23, nowhere to go. He ends up involved as well. And actually, we got more wrecks. 62 of Riley Sampson. So, okay, they couldn't stop wrecking here. 3 wide again, the 06 through the middle. 22, of course, being not on the what am I saying? 22 car, right? Not the 23. Yeah, the 22 being a lap down. So, I mean, they gotta start on the inside anyways. So these guys are fighting for nothing. I mean, if it was less than 10 to go, then yeah, you have to start behind the lap car. But man, a lot of wrecks already. Complete polar opposite from Rockingham. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So we got 4 drivers now on the inside. The 6 being a lap down, but he's still got a fast car, so it'll be interesting to see. But he's behind 3 slower cars. Alright, here we go. Green flag. So the top 2 are able to clear. These guys cannot. 7 gets shuffled out. Might get pushed out. Holding up the outside line at the moment. Car coming down pit road. Don't know who it is. Four wide. The 6 car. Oh, and he's going to turn the 90 up and over the grass, over the wall. Whoa. Kenny Johnson in the 90 flips over the wall back straightaway. And I'll bring out another caution and another wreck. McCoy saves it, sort of. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Well, Kenny Johnson definitely not going to be happy about that. Not only did he get dumped, but he got dumped by a lap car. The 6, it looks like they're going to go 4 wide. So the 6 car hooks the 90. And then across the nose of the 28, squared onto the door, and it just tipped that car right over. Yeah, just enough grass, but luckily, well, yeah, this car is obviously destroyed, but that flip could have been a lot worse. And that was an unexpected flip. I did not think the 90 was going to flip. Worst case, he probably would have just hit the wall, nose first. But the 28 hit him squared in the door, was in a perfect spot. He goes into the grass, not sideways, but straight on his roof, so that probably helped it or prevented from barrel rolling. But in return, he goes over the wall. Let's see the TV1. Not really good angle here. The RVs block our way. You can already see him flipping. So, spectator view, maybe not, maybe a tiny bit better. Yeah, that was definitely an unexpected flip. 3rd flip of the day. Already got more than Daytona. The first wreck already outnumbered the Daytona by a whopping 1. So, crazy in a way. Or, yeah, I guess it is crazy. And then up ahead, we saw Tobin McCoy wrecking again. Yeah, they're all jammed up behind the 7. So, I think the 14 was pushing a little too hard onto the 89. They walked up the racetrack and nearly took himself out because of that. All right. So we'll take you back to the restart. 3rd caution of the day, I believe. Alright, here we go. So 18 cars left. 14 on the lead lap. 17 of Colin Cropley has led, I think, everything. Yes, actually, yes, he has. And his cautions are helping him a lot. Almost 10 laps to go. Green flag is out. Next caution comes out. Lap cars will not be on the inside. There's a 32. He's looking for the race lead. 17 a little bit high off the exit off turn 2 there. And there he goes. Ooh, a little bit of contact. Trying to get a little bump out of the way. Coming to the line. Cropley will lead that lap still, but the 32 is right there on his door, and they're wrecking again. Big time. Coming to 10 laps to go. The 32 has the lead. The 17 of Cropley trying to hang on the top side, but can't quite do it. And we got ourselves a new leader. And another wreck. And the 22's on the wall hard. And that might take her out. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Well, the 6th car, Alexander Rowe, well, this time he will pay for his aggression. You know, he's still got a fast car. He just got forced on the pit road that got him put him a lap down. So he got into the 22, sideways off of turn 4, and then kind of paid him back in a way. And I guess Kenny Johnson, and man, he takes a couple hard shots to the wall, and then there's a 28, and also see the 89 car wrecked. 33 is also in it, and you could clearly see Alexander Rowe is not driving that car away. He is done for the day. Oh, they're wrecking back there in 3 and 4. Okay. So that's what happened to those guys. Yeah, back across the nose at a 28, 33, 27 gets away. And there's a 62 just coming in hot. So more cars to the junkyard. Not to the garage area, to the junkyard. Let's rewind this and check out the other wreck behind. There's the 89. Oh, and the 62 already wrecked from before. So we have another secret back straightaway crash. All probably held up by damaged cars, slow cars. Kind of stacked up a bit. Big hit for the 89. Came back across the track into the 00. Yeah, that was a big slam, and then got pushed into the wall again. And yeah, Rain Dancer quickly parked that thing hard left to pit road. And the 00, I think, hits the inside. I think he was trying to come down pit road too. And there's the other wreck, and then almost had another. Oh yeah, the 22 a check a Lightning Blaze. Yeah, I think her night's done, or her day's done. There's the 10 car, who's in 6th. Yeah, just turned the 22 around. Yeah, just trying to get the lap cars out of the way. That's what they're trying to do. Very aggressive there by the 10, but probably had to do that. All right, we'll take you back to the restart. So the lights are probably gonna come off here. The 32 is the leader, so far the top 3 are ahead of at least one of the lap cars. There's 06, and then this is 15, and 10, 27. Yeah, there's not many that left anyways. There's only two lap cars, a 19 and a 7, 11 cars on the lead lap, 13 total. As we're getting ready for the restart here, gonna be 5 to go. Another caution, and this race will end on the yellow. And we're probably gonna get that caution. Big car's off. So you're gonna make your move, better make it now. No green white checkers to save you. Here we go. Green flags out, back underway. Small jump up here, and oh, there goes the 10. But they saved it. Great save by all of them. Oh. I think he's coming down pit road. Yeah, he's got damage. More damage than he can handle. 14. McCoy's smoking. But we're still green. And Harvey's in the wall. Still green. Still green. There's a lot of things going on here. Colin Cropley led the most laps today. Trying to get that spot back to 32. Runs really wide there. That's going to open the door for Cropley. 09 cars out. Side by side. For the race lead with 3 laps to go to 24. Oh, into a little bit of contact there. Made contact before. Oh, and now he's in the wall. That'll cost him. 2 laps remaining. The 24 Orman in 3rd. Can't get by. The 17's got a clear track ahead. He's got no pressure from behind now. Wasn't going to be denied unless he makes a mistake here. Coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. There's 7 cars in the lead lap now. Auburn trying to battle the 32 for 2nd place. Yeah, there's a lot going on there at the end. Alright, coming off turn 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Colin Cropley is going to win at the Richmond Fairgrounds as they 2nd and 3rd hit the wall coming to the line. So it was a hard-fought battle for second there at the end. I can't believe they didn't crash. We actually finished under green. I mean, they did crash, but it didn't trigger a yellow. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it. Colin Cropley, the winner today, but on a pretty good performance, although to be fair, the cautions did help, but either way, he still stayed up front, kept his car clean, lost the lead, but got it right back. 32 roughed him up, so he roughed him up right back, and just set sail and drove away. And then, Bill McGraw, still a good run, led a few laps, finished second. Nathan Orban was trying to get second there at the end, but maybe pushed a little too hard and sent himself and the 32 into the wall. The 15 team getting a 4th place finish. Stephen Oakes getting 5th. Max Anderson, Daniel Harvey, Dylan Ibrahim, Malik Nevins, and Johnny Cox. And then Carlos Rodriguez. So there's your top 11. So 11 cars finished the race, 7 on the lead lap. Here's the rest of the race results. Yeah, that was a wild Richmond race. But even in the fairgrounds configuration, it's still a wild one. So that is it here today. Colin Cropley takes the checkered flag. We'll take you to victory lane.